How's it going, guys? This is just a pre-recorded moment here. I didn't want you guys to actually miss this part since I'm basically grinding on the walkthrough one, so you guys won't see this until like probably Monday or something. But it says, girl sounds like raccoons are the back end filthy varmints. And this is the Linus little episode. You turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks, make sure you give them a good scare and they never come back. And it's basically just Linus scavenging for food. Ooh, I apologize. It was me, I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans, stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with that, what I'm doing? Yes, it's disgusting. No, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Yes, it's illegal. That's George's private property. No, but you should get a job and stop leeching off of others. You know, you can be nice or you can be a total dick to Linus, you know. But man's doing what he needs to do to survive. Thanks, Alucard. I know you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. Which is true, he's not. As long as you don't make a big-ass mess out of it. You can go home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you're scared off the raccoons were good. So you guys will actually see this before I actually do the walkthrough of part 11. So wait. I know what you're doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in spicy marinara. Zucchini is just absolutely disgusting. I hate zucchini. Go on, take it. And yeah, that was a little episode. I didn't want you guys to miss that. So, you guys will see this probably a Monday or something like that. But, catch you guys later. How's it going, guys? We're back to Stardew. So, basically, I changed the schedule. So, Stardew will be Monday through Wednesday, and then League of Legends will be Thursday through Friday. And still no videos on Saturday and Sunday. But as you can see, we have 32,000 in gold right now. So, I actually did some little offshore grinding. I apologize for the sniffling allergies as usual. And I hope the volume's not too low for you guys. I had to adjust it where it wasn't too over blaring in my own ears. So basically I upgraded my pickaxe to the copper pickaxe. And then I upgraded my... Did I upgrade that yet? No, I didn't. I did, like I said, just grinding off of camera. So we ended up catching a pufferfish, which is the first time I ever caught any pufferfish in the actual ocean through the wild and not buying it through the merchant. I caught like 6 more after that. And then we caught our first legendary fish. At the time I wasn't recording it, but this is the crimson fish, and this is one of the first legendary fish you will actually get once you unlock the second half of the beach. So then you have Dorados, which are kind of like another rare fish, one of the lake fish in the area where Leah and Marnie live. They're a little more difficult to catch, but we got one of those bad boys too. Let's see here. Besides the blueberry farm, pretty much just let the farm open for now because we only have 2 more days left until fall, so I just didn't bother adding anything more left to it. Sorry about that. That's really loud for you guys. Built the silo, and now we have a chicken coop. Now, I posted on the Twitter and I posted on the Discord. If you guys actually want an animal named after you, I apologize, I'm not speaking there. I just woke up. After you, let me know on the Discord and Twitter. And I pretty much said we have chickens, cows, pigs, ducks, rabbits, sheep, and goats. So if you want one of those named after you, just, you know, give a holler there. But for right now, we're actually going to get some farm animals. Marnie should be technically open. And we're going to get our chicken coop started. So chickens are 850 gold a pop, but they are worth it because they just continuously produce eggs that you can eventually sell for any extra side cash you may need if you suck at fishing. So, is she open? She's not open. All right. We got about 20 minutes before she will be opening, so I don't know if the merchant's over here or not. Ooh, you are. So Fridays and Sundays, the merchant is over here. At least I know what we got here. 4,000? You want double the amount that Pierre wants that? Hell no. Sorry, buddy. Not buy that. Rare seeds. I still have some growing in my greenhouse on my other account. Those damn things take forever to grow. Whether or not they're actually, well, technically they're somewhat worth it because you do get a certain item from them, which you will need eventually later in the game. But until you get the greenhouse, I would not say they're worth buying unless you want to fork out that much gold for them. And so basically you come over here and purchase animals. And it says, well care of adult chickens, lay eggs every day, lives in the coop. And that is basically true. So basically you have to interact with your chickens every day. You know, and the more affectionate that you give them, you know, the faster they'll grow, and eventually they'll start laying eggs. And once they start reaching about 4 hearts or so, they'll start laying large eggs. And that's something you will actually need at the community center, is you'll need large eggs. And then you basically will just come over here, and then you'll place it in your chicken coop where it'll light up green. And then you actually get to name your chickens. Jiskers? What? Some of the names that Marnie or in the game has is some really stupid names. Like this, for instance. Who the hell names their chicken Jiskers? I'm gonna name you Willow. Hold on a minute, guys. I apologize for that, guys. Family. So name our first one, Willow. And I'm not sure how many chickens you can actually have. Right now I have about 4 regular chickens, and if you have enough room in your coop, there's a scene that might actually happen where you might actually get a void chicken. I'm not going to say too much spoilers about that, but you'll have to see that for you guys for yourselves. So we're just going to load up some chickens here since we have the goal for it. So I'm going to at least get 3. And Minnie? What the hell are these names? I swear. Some of these names of these chickens are really weird. What was I gonna say? You can't you can't upgrade to a large coop eventually later on, which is actually worth it because you can actually hold more chickens. And eventually a large coop will allow you to hold ducks, and it will allow you to hold rabbits. Now those two are going to be like really important later on, because duck eggs are like probably the most expensive egg you can actually get a hold of, that you can actually sell of and farm wise. And you will need rabbits later on for certain materials and certain items in the community center. So Lartu? What the hell? I don't know who the hell comes up with these names, but there's some really weird ass names. I swear. Let's see here. What's another good name? Screw it, why not? His name be Donald. Even though I should say the name for a duck, but I named my duck on my other one, named him Shakespeare. Alright, so what were we gonna do today? Besides unlocking other parts of the community center like I did, farm animals were one of the big deals that I wanted to get out of the way. So let's go visit our little chickens. Yeah, fences are falling apart too. I gotta fix my fences and so that. Plant some trees over here so like that too. So. And basically you have little chickens. And if you click on them again, it basically tells you that they're a baby, how many hearts they have, and it says Claire seems a little curious but cautious. She's getting used to the new home, you know. And same thing with Willow and Donald. So. And with the thing over here, since you have pieces of hay, which I barely have any of right now, you'll use your scythe and actually cut this grass down here, and it'll actually fill up your silo with hay. So, really gotta fix these fences. But where to go here real quick? Apologies if I'm sounding too enthusiastic. I'm not exactly feeling well. I'm kind of acidic-y, so had too much pizza and lemonade last night, so it's just kind of like backfiring on me. Not fun. But over here, what is blocking me? Oh, stupid shrubs. And you can see we got hay. If you do have the resources, I would suggest building lightning rods, because it'll allow you to actually make batteries, which really don't need too much. I've only come across maybe 2 times where I've actually needed batteries. One was for a quest, and one was just for like a straight up farm item. But oh, they blocked his stuff like right off. Can I actually get in there? Okay, yeah, they just like secured this thing. That's Grandpa's shrine. That won't be useful until your 3rd year of Stardew, so I wouldn't really worry about it too much. He basically just, well, spoiler alert. If you don't want any spoilers, just go to skip ahead. So I'll wait a minute. Okay, so basically he'll eventually evaluate your farms, your farmland. So you don't need too much of this stuff, but I would suggest keeping some grass because you will need it eventually later on for your farm animals. So because they do eat this stuff, especially the chickens. The hay is just mostly just for the comfort. So I mean, your grass will eventually grow back, but I wouldn't suggest mowing it all down. Hope you guys' Monday's going good. You know, people is like, since the beginning of January, people have been having just like really crappy days. I think we might have been okay. They haven't been the worst, but it wasn't the best either. No, I think we did remember steel axe. I'll have to double check on that. And those ones right here are basically just mixed seeds, but they're taking forever to grow, so I don't know what the hell they are. Speaking of mixed seeds, there's more of them. Let me see, was anything else in here? We already did that. I think that's really about it that I really want to show you guys. Yeah, where did that? Alright, let's go chop some of that hardwood down. You will eventually need hardwood. I do know that if in the final form of your farmhouse, if you do want to upgrade it, it's like 50,000 in gold and like 200 hardwood. So it is on the expensive side, but it's the final upgrade of the house, and that eventually will allow you to actually have children. But I'm in a situation on my account, whether if I want to upgrade my house or save it all and do a side quest that apparently unlocks to a new area. I have no idea which one I want. So you get 8 out of that one. On the beginner map, you will eventually unlock the secret woods, but you will only get like 4, I think, stumps, and that's like only 8 hardwood. And one of the quests that you'll eventually come across, you need like 160. No, not 160. I think it's like 200 or something like that. hardwood, so. Well, I know it takes like one iron bar and like one iridium bar, and then you will eventually need hardwood to do it, but hardwood's not exactly cheap in this game, and it's somewhat difficult to get just strictly because of how rare it actually is. So, yeah. We're gonna drop some of this stuff down then. I'll show off the mines for a little bit. It'll burn off most of the daytime, so. I'm gonna have to start making tappers too, so we can make that maple syrup. I don't know if I have those yet. Oh, ew. Yeah, copper bar, they're 40 wood. Oh, that's what I want to show you guys. We have finally unlocked quality sprinklers, which is really nice. So once your foraging, I think it is high enough, it's either foraging or farming, one of the two, you eventually will unlock quality sprinklers that will water 8 adjacent tiles. And then eventually you will unlock iridium sprinklers, which are a lot more expensive, and iridium's a lot more harder to get in the beginning of the game, but you can get more of it later on once you start getting to certain areas. They will water up to 24 spaces, so it's nicer, so you can have a little more, slightly more farm. But I just say with quality sprinklers, you know, it doesn't really make too much difference to me, anyways, because you're only get like maybe 1-2 extra spots. That's really about it. I'm gonna definitely keep planting those mahoganies. I'm assuming I've gotten plenty of mahogany seeds, but I've never actually grown them. So I'm assuming that will actually allow me to actually grow trees that'll produce hardwood, but I don't know. Oh, and when it comes to farm animals and stuff like that, make sure the doors are actually closed on rainy days, because it does affect how their relationship is with you. And when it comes to wintertime, make sure you get a heater, because if your animals start freezing, stuff like that, I don't know if your animals can die in the game, but I do know that they're affectionate. Their hearts will not go up as fast. So, and you can buy a heater from Marnie for like 2,000 gold or something. Let's see. Of course, I ran out of room. All right, so I don't know if we have any food. And I don't have that upgraded house, so I can't actually make any bread or anything like that, which we do not have. 7. Let's run into town, because otherwise I'm gonna have to wait until 12. We're not gonna be able to get to the mines in time either. Oh, and I started slowly working on Emily too, so we come over here. We are at 1 heart with her, so, and I pretty much gave her all the gifts I can for this week, so all I have to do is just start talking to her. We'll probably go for like maybe another 10 minutes or so, or we'll just end up. We'll probably just end up just getting the food and stuff like that. We'll just end up ending the video there. Short video, so that is Clint. Alright. Talk to you. Yes, I do know he really loves sunflowers. She's very picky. The jukebox will actually play music, the actual in-game music, but I'm not doing that for any copyright purposes or anything like that, so. Sir. What the hell? Get off the goddamn chair, dummy. He'll sometimes sell you special stuff like this, which is actually really nice. Plus 64 minute. Basically, it just allows you to attract more items from further away. I'm not doing that, so. Trying to speak after you just woke up is like words difficult. 50. I usually just go bread. It's cheaper, and you know, with the mines, I really don't worry about too many difficult enemies. So 50 of those things. for it. Screw it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else besides just filling up the community center. We will be delving into the mines in the next episode, so I'll be showing those off to you guys. But like I said, this is probably gonna be a shorter episode, not exactly filling for your woman. Eventually, probably take a nap or something like that. All right, so like I said, it's probably a shorter episode. So I do apologize, but we got our chickens. So like I said, if you want a farm animal named after you, just give a holler in the Discord or on the Twitter. We'll be knocking out the mines in the next episodes. I'll probably be upgrading some of our weapons and stuff like that at the guild, which is not officially open till 2. So what we'll probably be doing is we can't exactly set up our farm either. Probably clearing out some trees or something like that, get some wood until round 2, run over to the guild, upgrade some of our weapons, and then enter the mines from after that, which will probably end off the episode on that area. But either way, hope you guys' Monday's going good. Like I said, I hope the volume's not too low for you guys. You know, I know it might have been just kind of blaring, so I've been testing the mic volume out. But either way, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks, guys.